You're now tuned into the Paul Kinebrew show. It's a lovely day, man. You understand? It's the boy born day. You know, I wish myself many more. It's Aries season. Shout out to all the Aries. You know, I got a good show for y'all today, man. I got my special guest. She made it here safe. I got the one, the only, the sexy Melrose Stacks.
In the building. Happy birthday.
I appreciate it. Thank you for coming and support me on my birthday. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. That's what I do. I spread love the Brooklyn way.
That's right.
Yes.
That's
The
right.
one and only Melrose Stacks. And we lit in here.
That's right. Shout out to Music Heads Radio.
Yeah, shout out to Music Cat Radios and shout out to you for inviting me. For
Anytime,
real.
you know, you more than welcome to pull up. You understand? You know you got that new EP or you got a new single you trying to drop. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Let me know. I
Sure.
want to be the first.
You want me the first?
I want to be the first before anybody.
Before anybody.
Right.
I mean, I did drop this Concrete Rose, but that been out. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it's dope. It has 8 tracks online. You know, it's different when you get in the streets. I'm definitely on some Master P type shit. So,
Okay.
if you see me out, you can get one. It got bonus songs on it.
Right.
I've been pushing this since about November.
Okay.
It has my dope Party in Heaven song that I just had to put out. RIP to DMX,
Right.
and to his family and to everyone affected. It's a tough time for hip hop, and growing up with greats like that, definitely, it's like you gotta pay homage to it. Um, I dropped that song "Party in Heaven"
Mhm.
for it was when Kobe passed,
Right.
and it was like when in our culture the younger the people are when they pass, it affects you more because it's a reality. Like, hey, I grew up with this person. You know what I'm saying? We're close in age. It can happen to me, and then it makes you reflect on your life.
Mhm.
I really wanted to soften things up because I'm all about celebrating. Um, that's what we're supposed to do. Celebrate our ancestors, call them up. So I wrote the song "Party in Heaven," and it's a more upbeat approach to it, but still celebrating them. So check that out. That's the first song on my EP.
Dope. Dope.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song? I see you do a lot of shows. What's your favorite song you like to perform?
My favorite song to perform is Like Bogle.
Okay.
And that song is like a reggae Afrobeat song. Um, that's my baby right there because I
Mhm.
get to turn up. It's everything is Jamaican, is Brooklyn. It represents me. I wrote that song on the spot. So it's just like a vibe, and
Right.
that's the party song that I got everybody to get on the dance floor and turn up, and then I just get to have fun. And it's not so serious. So yeah.
Got you. You're not only an artist, you ghostwrite as well. You a ghostwrite?
I don't ghostwrite for people yet. I've got commissioned to write a song.
Okay.
So I wrote a song for George Floyd. It's called "Say Their Names." This song has like so many different parts because I wrote the song for George Floyd first. I wrote it on the Heaven and Hell Ghostface and Raekwon beat.
Mhm.
Um, and I woke up 5 o'clock in the morning and wrote that song because I was just so mad. I wrote the song. My producer, uh, Big Bougie,
Mhm.
in Greenville, North Carolina, he recorded me spitting the song, the George Floyd song,
Uh huh.
and he put the video out, but he also put images of um, different protests and the whole George Floyd movement. And an Emmy Award winning director saw the video,
Right.
and her name is Tanya J. Blanch, and she's
Shout
in
out to her.
yeah. Shout out to her. She's in Greenville, North Carolina. She did a dope project called the Black Light Project, which focuses on the black male's point of view in America and everything going on.
Mm.
And she won an Emmy for it. Um, and she saw that video and she commissioned me to write for the girls, and I wrote the second part of the song, which I put on the Wu Tang beat too, But then I had to make my own version because, of course, I couldn't put that out on my EP.
Right.
So, Say Their Names, you may hear it in four different parts, separated. It may be the guy part, you may hear the girl part, then you may hear it on two different beats.
Mm.
My EP has a different beat, the videos have different beats.
Mm.
And then I just did the video for Breonna Taylor on my birthday.
Okay.
So,
Happy belated.
yes, thank you. March 13th, I'm a Pisces.
Okay. Shout out to all the Pisces.
Yes, Pisces gang. And I mean, I know it's like sad stuff, but it's a reality. You know, this is our reality, and I write about real stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When I got commissioned to write for all the girls, I had to research all of the different girls' stories. So Breonna Taylor's in it, Sandra Bland is in it, um, oh, and I had to listen to and read all of their stories
Mm-hmm.
and pay respect to each of them to put out the parts that really struck me the most, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
it was just heart wrenching, you know. But that verse, the girl part, I would say is harder than the part for George Floyd because it was just like there, you know, it was just like so much, and as an artist, it's important to me to use my voice as a vessel and not
Mm-hmm.
just talk about, you know, the ratchet stuff
Right.
because the ratchet stuff won't have you crying and talking about it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like it's just dear to me that I was able to give back. I can't find the words I want to use, but definitely listen to that song, Say Their Names, and listen to all of their stories and see what we could do to make a difference, you know, because that's what
Right.
I was sitting here for with my gift, you know, and to make people party, dance, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll find all of that. Have you ever been in love? You can check out my videos for that, you know, that's a more upbeat approach to love and, you know,
Right.
dope video. So you gotta check that out.
What got you into music?
I've always been into music. My parents are singers. Everyone can sing, like sing. I could sing. Everybody could sing in my family.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and my mom sang. My mom is in a choir. You know, she sings. But I really, I really learned I could do poetry. I was good at it when I was 9. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I wrote. I made a card for my mom, and when she read it, she was just like, "Don't ever buy me another card again." You know, so for everything, Mother's Day, her birthday, whatever holiday, I would write her a card, and I was like, wow, my mom thinks I'm good. It was like having that support. It was just like, wow, and it went into I continued to write and all through school poetry, and I was in the National Library of Poetry. I was on the Apollo when I was 17. I did a poem
So,
then. Yeah.
congratulations.
So it was always there. I'm a poet first, and you know,
We need to have you come up here do some spoken word.
I
Or,
mean, we can.
I mean, if you got one off the top.
Off the top, you want to hear spoken word? I mean, I could do the George Floyd song I keep talking about,
All right, do
because
it.
that sounds like spoken word too.
What you got?
Okay, so say his name, George Floyd. May you rest in peace in heaven while we raise in hell to be your voice. You ain't even have a weapon. I can't get no remorse. Tell me where was Channel 7? They seem to catch us breaking laws. They paint the picture like we drug dealers, heathens or whores. But it was more than black people that was looting them stores. They pissing me off. Fired the cop. Until that cell lock, you don't get no round of applause. It's like every other second the cops got us on the floor. And while your hands in your pocket on his neck, you getting off? All for $20. That's how much black people cost. And when we hear the sirens, it always makes us paranoid. And we innocent. With all the money and degrees, we still ignorant. We pray to God while in hell, that's where we living at. In the land of the free, where the freedom at. Real words from a G, and I'm Melrose Stacks.
Oh,
Yeah, like that.
dope, fire. How would you like to describe your music?
Real.
Okay.
Real. I mean, that's all I could give. It's no cap in my rap.
Mhm.
What I talk about is what I'm actually living or what I'm experiencing. I feel like it's real. You're gonna feel it, and whatever type of music is gonna be like that's some real ish. You know, it's a
Dope,
feeling,
dope.
it's emotion. You know, I feel like my lyrics, I put time into them, and I mean what I say, which is why I feel like people can feel it. You know, and this is what people are giving, telling me. You know, the people got to tell you what they want from you. You know what I'm saying? And what you exert, and it's like wow. You know, like even though it's like Bogle. I remember being at a club, seeing a girl dance, and like she a thick girl like me,
Mhm.
but hearing me talking my ish, and representing for the big girls, I seen her twerk that thing a little harder. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like seeing that, it's just like wow. You know what I'm saying? It's not what you think. It's like what you see and what impact they're telling you have. But it's fun. I feel like it's seasoned music,
Okay. What message you have to deliver to your fans?
that Melrose Stacks is always gonna give what's in her heart. Um, Also within, the vibe, and it's not always gonna be political. It's not gonna always be sad, or it's not gonna always be some hard stuff. It could be wherever the music takes me. That's what I could give you.
Mhm.
Unapologetically. And consistently. I work really hard. I don't have a life. My music is my life, and I'm happy with that.
Right.
So it's like I put my all into this, and I want the feedback. I want the support. I want to know the stories. I want to know how my music has helped, or what more you want. um I'm always gonna give 100%, but I also want to know what I could do, and even if it's just to talk. I have people who hit me up just to ask me questions, or other women who are just like, look, you're so confident. I get that all the time, and it's like, look, I will tell you, like, hit me up, okay? I'm not. I'm very open. Look. I've always been I'm a spread of love,
That's
kind of a
beautiful.
person.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I'm a spread love because that's what I get back.
Can you tell the youth how important it is to stay out of trouble?
Yeah. If you want a future, I mean, it's real easy to get in trouble. It's really hard to get out of it. If you have something that you're working towards and that's your goal, then that should be what's first and foremost. It's really easy to get distracted, but trouble is not gonna do you any good,
Mhm.
and we want to keep the blessings up, the vibes high, and, just focus on what it is you want to do, and stick to it. But yeah, staying out of trouble, stay out of groups. Like, I was raised not to hang out in groups because you always gotta, when people, too many egos,
Right.
too many egos, too many people. Look, if you're around bad company, like,
My,
then
mo-
you're gonna be a part of that bad company.
my mother used to say it's the company you keep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's like, and I got friends. Don't get me wrong. I have friends who I hang out with in groups. Like, yeah, we go party, but every day. And what are you doing? Are you doing something constructive? Even if you're making money, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, it's just like, get a plan and stick to it, and don't be out here trying to look. I was a nerd. I didn't care. I speak different languages. That don't
Right.
change anything. It's cool to be intelligent.
Mhm.
You know, I don't care what no one tells you.
Right. It's nothing drip about being stupid.
Right, exactly. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool. And it's like, I went to a gifted and talented school. We were right in Brooklyn and Bushwick. We were bad,
Mhm.
but we were still smart, and I felt like we were bad because it's like we walking around in uniforms, you know what I'm saying? We can't even get fresh. But we got uniforms on. We like the worst kids on the train, and our
Right.
parents so proud that we done got to these schools. But the reality of it is, if you are doing the right thing, that's gonna take you everywhere. I tell my niece that, like, go to school, get scholarships so you could drive off to
Mhm.
college.
Right.
So it's not a bill. So you have the freedom to go to school where you want to go. The more intelligent you are, the more scholarships you can get, and that gives you that independency, where
Right.
you're not having to go where your parents' money will take you,
Mhm.
And even though they work hard, don't get me wrong, no disrespect to anyone's family, because we all trying to come up.
Right.
But if you want to be able to fly, you have to put yourself in the right position to soar.
Right. Dope. Tell me how it was growing up in Germany.
Well, I was little
Mhm.
when I was in Germany. What I do remember is like it wasn't a lot of black people there. From
Mhm.
what my mom tells me, I moved from there. I was young, like
Mhm.
2, so
Okay.
I don't have too many memories besides the fact that there was blue milk or something, a box of blue milk. I don't know. That's all I remember.
Copy. Favorite place to vacation in?
uh, Paris was awesome.
Mhm.
Uh, I would say, yeah, that was. I wish that I was more awake when I went to Paris. I was.
Elaborate more.
Uh, well, I went when I was 17. So I really wasn't as conscious, and my third eye wasn't as open
Mhm.
when I went. So I really couldn't appreciate the Louvre like I could now if I went.
Okay.
So that's definitely somewhere that I want to go back, and just acknowledging the different presence in Paris and France and London, to just compare it to what our reality is. And
Mhm.
I feel like that was the dopest experience. I went there with my church for World Youth Day, and it was just awesome. I never went to Disney World here in America, but I went to Disney World in Paris,
Okay.
in London, and so I think it was like 800 francs to get in,
Mhm.
and it was just really cool. Um, and there was just Statue of Liberties everywhere. Like it was Walmart. So I'm like, it's another Statue of Liberty.
Right.
It's like a different experience when you go out. But I was blessed to go. Like I said, I went with my church, and it was a real dope experience. But I do want to. It's just like watching a movie.
You want to shout out your church?
Yes, I went to Our Lady of Charity on Dean in Schenectady in
Okay.
Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Yes, and so I went through everything. Grew up Catholic. I did my penance there and communion, and that's how I went to Paris. And then my mom, we had to pay like $500 to go, and my mom and the rest of the moms in the church, they all did fundraisers.
Right.
So we raised so much money that we got that $500 back, and that was our spending money. Look,
Beautiful. Beautiful.
yeah, but yeah, it was a dope. I love my church, so shout out to everyone there. And
How important it is to give back to the hood for you?
it's it's really important because you have to show that you appreciate what you have. If you're not giving back, then you're not working hard enough, because
Mhm.
part of growing is reaching back, bringing people with you. That's when you're really doing something big enough to where you can be boasting. It's like you can't put yourself out there, and it's like, okay, well now it's like, hey, what you doing for the community? How are you helping?
Mhm.
What seeds are you planting, and what impressions are you giving on other people? So it's really important to see things grow, especially if you want to see things build.
Right.
You want to be a builder. So it's important to reach back. It's important to give back, and it's important to make sure that you show people that you appreciate everything that was given to you.
Beautiful. You a Maya Angelou fan?
I am.
I'm a super Maya Angelou fan. I like Maya Angelou.
You are.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I can't even pull up. I gotta pull it up on YouTube. I
Really?
think it's Woman. Woman is my. She got one. She was dedicating to women. I think Woman is my favorite.
Okay.
Let me see what else. You sing in the shower?
No.
You don't. So, so the last 9 artists that I had up here,
uh-huh.
Everybody sings in the shower. So
Really?
I thought, cause I do.
You do? You sing in the shower?
Yeah, I be. That's where like a hooker come in at, or the ideas come in. Yeah,
Really?
they just come to me
In the shower?
in the shower. No
Wow.
beat, just. Yeah.
Really? Really? I don't know. I have to try that. When I take a shower, it's very. I'm a Pisces, so it's like a very relaxing experience, and
Right.
it's like, yes, I like silence, and I want to hear the
Tranquility.
water. Yes, and see, that's why I love wearing my hair natural, because like I could wet my hair every day. Like I could get wet in the shower. These lashes could come off. Like
Right.
I could jump in the water. Like I'm connected to the elements, so it's like,
Mhm.
um, yeah, I need that every day.
Our sisters don't get it don't get it twisted and don't get it wrong. Like I like the lace fronts,
You do?
right? I do, but I like the natural too.
Okay.
You see, so
He
for
said the lace first.
I do.
You like lace fronts, period, or
Look, I like them if I don't got to pay for them.
oh, okay,
I like
okay,
them more.
okay.
You see, so
But when you say lace fronts, like you don't like weaves, so you don't like when it's like sewn into their hair. You want it to be able to be like on and off like a fitted.
either one. So listen, so the on and on like a fitted or a do rag is dope, right? But if
You
you
like
no
options,
wait, if you bay then it's alright, cause I know what time it is.
right?
But if you some chick I just met and then I wake up and it's just on the mannequin and yo, what's going on? I wasn't
You want respect?
anticipating this.
Yeah.
But if you wifey, I already know what time it is. I got
Right.
5 sisters, so I know the cornrows, I know the quick weaves, I know the glue ins, the sew ins.
Yeah.
You know, so I know when y'all looking y'all worst and then looking y'all best.
Yeah.
So the way hair has evolved is just crazy. You know, I remember box braids, then Remy weave,
Yeah.
now lace fronts.
He said no, not the Remy weave.
I done bought a lot of Remy pack and a halves. You see, and I didn't get no return on my investment. I done bought a lot of weave.
Stop doing my boy like that.
I'm
okay?
telling you. So it's
give him his return on his investment.
right. Cash at me
Remy,
now.
Okay.
I need that money back. I done bought that Remy. Right.
Who hurt him like this?
A,
like
a lot of women. So now,
wait. So
sister, wait. Let me finish, Melrose.
okay.
So now we to the point. Yo, Paul, I need the installation money. I said, what is this? A flat screen TV? You installed a TV on the wall, not no install hair
Oh God.
in your head. I just don't get it anymore. You know, it's just too much. Like it used to be clip-on nails and clip-on eyelashes. Now you have to lash by lash, mink by mink. It's just too much.
It is.
It's just too much.
It's too much for me. Like I don't even do like you can see. I could do a little bit, a little something. I'm not doing my eyebrows.
Mhm.
Okay, like I'll wipe them off. I'm just not. If I get my makeup done, yeah, they'll do my eyebrows. But when guys start turning me down or not giving me my way because my eyebrows aren't done,
Mhm.
then I feel like compelled to no, like
That's not real nigga shit.
that's what I'm saying. Like, guys, I'm not doing this to impress no girls. I gotta go. Look, I just woke up. I got stuff to do. I'm not about to sit here extra 30 minutes
Mhm.
fooling with these eyebrows. Like, and I know girls be mad like how eyebrows not done. I don't care.
Mhm.
Like, I
I think
don't.
people they do too much.
Yeah.
They do the most. So like, let me explain. A woman could get all dolled up, and then if the sex lasts a few minutes, then you like, damn, what the fuck? You see, it was a dud.
Yeah.
You dig?
Yeah.
So it's like the lingerie. It's nice, right? Don't get me wrong. Some women look beautiful in it, right? But you're not gonna keep it on.
I mean,
You see?
do you want her to keep it on? Or?
No.
You don't want her to keep it on. What
No.
if it's the kind that it has like a snap or it's crotchless, so you don't
Or
really
it's
have to.
lace or something.
I mean, you could just
Then it's fine.
you don't have to take it off though. You can still
You see,
move around it.
the thing with me, I date women with the insecurity. So I date them with the rolls and the stretch marks and all of that.
What makes you think that just because they got rolls? I got rolls and stretch marks, and
No,
I
no.
ain't
See, you're
insecure.
confident with it. See how I
Yeah.
know that when they be covering up,
No.
when they do this,
No.
you see, some women. I'm not saying all women. You
Yeah.
see, you comfort like
Yeah.
you comfortable in your own skin. You love
Yes.
you some you.
Yes, I do.
So you see it when you perform.
Okay.
You bust a split, twerk, and all of that.
I ain't doing no splits
I,
though,
I
but
seen like a half a split one
I
day. I did. I did. You had a show. I
it
was on
get
your gram. I was stalking your Instagram. You didn't know I was stalking your
I
Instagram.
didn't know. Like it was
You got
like
real low, Melrose. You got real
I
low.
have to do this is work. This is my job,
You
okay?
got real
When
low.
I come to work, I come to do a job. And for that song, that's what's required. It's like as an artist, you can't control like I did a song, it's not my fault, it's the beat.
You dipped it low and brought it up slow. I seen you. Go to her Instagram. Y'all think I'm capping. Go to her Instagram.
Oh
Give her a
God.
like and say, yo, P, you was right.
Listen, at Melrose Stacks everywhere.
Right.
Okay, that's MEL, rose like the flower, stacks like money, and I'm out busting.
She was busting the split, ladies and gentlemen. I said, woo. How do you feel the internet impacted the music industry?
I feel like, and I mean, everything has a positive, negative.
Mm-hmm.
It's balance on the positive of it that you could put yourself out there before you see these videos you coming up you see videos on BET and you can't just go make your own video. You probably could find a videographer, but
Mm-hmm.
people were not doing that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you, and if they were, you really didn't see it unless it was like on cut or something like that. And that's something I want to research. Like, were people doing? But I mean, you see older videos of artists that was just doing their own thing. So I feel like maybe that was already going on, but just not to the capacity of it, of how it is now. I feel like the internet gives you a whole different experience as being an independent artist, whereas you have the opportunity to put yourself out there and do your own work like you were on a label.
Right.
If you doing it like that, you know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? But I think the other side of that is that it's really saturated, um, and it just takes away from anything that's too much is not good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a lot of the same sound, and
It's no
people.
authenticity.
I mean, I don't know.
It's a lot of Migos going around,
Yeah,
and it's a lot of futures.
yeah. I just feel like I'm the kind of artist that I just feel like, and one, I would never knock nobody. Whatever you create, that's what you created. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're creating anything in thin air, if you had a thought and you put it into motion and made it into reality, I'm gonna respect that. I'm not gonna hate on nobody.
Mm.
But as far as how I feel as an artist, I don't ever want to be like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't ever want to be like, yo, me and this person. No, I want to do my own thing. And I feel like traditionally artists were like
Mm-hmm.
you just doing your own thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like everybody is trying to have the same sound. And then, I have a friend who was like, yo, I want to support you. And the reason why I don't come to your shows is because I can't sit and listen to that same stuff all night. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm gonna listen to your music, then I could just listen to it at home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he was in the music industry, okay? So if he's saying that and he was real enough to say that, even though it hurt, because it was like, dang.
Mm-hmm.
But then it had me thinking, and I've been at shows where it's like everybody sound the same, I'm sounding different, and it's like, okay, people fuck with it, but people scared of different, you know.
Right.
And all I could do is be in the meantime. That's all I'm gonna do anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I feel like the internet changed things, and it's like I'm a private person, but I can't be private in this industry. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'll fall back, but it's like I can't. So I gotta come out my show. Before it was like just judge me on my music. If
Mhm.
you want to know something about me, listen to my music. You know what I'm saying? That's all you had to give out before.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Top 5 artists all time.
Jay Z, Missy,
Right.
we get Ghostface,
Okay.
Sam Cooke, and
You got one more. Change gonna come up.
oh, who am I give this last one to? Jada.
Kiss the game goodbye. Favorite Jay Z album.
Oh man, I would have to go with In My Lifetime Volume One.
Okay. Reasonable Doubt. I still listen to Reasonable Doubt to this day. I'm a Reasonable Doubt fan.
Yeah,
I like the new Hove, but like running around in Brooklyn, like Reasonable Doubt is like the Bible of Brooklyn.
right.
You see, everybody wanted to be Hove.
Yeah,
Everybody. You see, like when you put that Yankee fitted on, it means something. Like you put on a pair of Air Force or you put on a pair of Constructs. Like
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Shout out to Rock Nation.
Shout out to Jay Z
Right. That's
and
subway.
Beyonce. Okay.
Shout out to the Carters. With
Yeah.
all due respect. That segues into my next question. 360 deal. Would you accept one? If one was on the table, would you take it?
I would have to do. I don't know. I
Okay.
can't say.
Okay.
That's one of the hardest things. Like I'm dealing with now.
How much money you want? What you want?
um, 14 mil.
You want $14 million?
Yes.
Woo. You gotta
So
bring
I
a.
gotta work for that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta look. You know what you're gonna have to do. It's possible. I believe in everybody.
I'm
And
gonna have to get it myself.
no, look. How an independent artist can get a $14 million deal or $10 million deal from a major. You got to drop a single and it go diamond.
Mm,
You have to be. You got to do rest in peace DMX. You got to do 5 million independent out the gate.
right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So where I'm at, right, and it's coming. You see, so when I hit you up for a feature, you see it's coming. So if we can go viral over and over and over and over and over again, right, we created value,
Facts.
right? So when they say, "Yo, Paul, we got a little 200 on the table," and I said, "Nah, me and the team could, we could clean up a little 220 shows, 10 shows." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? What I'm gonna do with that little 200? So when they offer you 200, you really worth 400 because you gotta recoup the 200,
Right.
right? So you don't make a profit until they collect the back end. They 200, so you really worth 400.
Yeah.
So you say, well, thank you for your offer. We taking other deals. We taking other meetings right now. How long does the offer stand on the table? You know, anybody in Atlanta, in particular, if a deal was on the table, you would sign with somebody.
I mean, I've I've turned down deals and
Mhm.
contracts and other things, but I just I know what I'm worth, you know.
Mhm.
So I just don't want to make no moves that will end up hurting me later. You know,
Right.
I feel like right now I make decisions for my future self,
Mhm.
and I feel like I'm doing my future self a favor
Right.
by, you know,
The
taking my time and not just jumping for anything is just like you said. If I'm offered 40, then I'm really, I know what I'm worth,
Mm-hmm.
and I know what I bring to the table, and I'm a songwriter, so
Mm-hmm.
I know what I bring to the table, and you see what I got on the table, my
Right.
own shit. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? My poster that I sell, my CD that I sell,
Mm-hmm.
and
Reality TV, if it was on the table, would you take it?
I'm with those shits.
You with it?
Yeah, I would. Now, I'm definitely not the type to. Well, I ain't even gonna go into all of that. But yeah, I'm with those shits.
Mm-hmm. You with the shits?
Yeah, I'm with the shits. I mean, I've done like stand up comedy, so
Okay.
um, I'm not scared or nothing.
We see that.
So
We see that.
I think it'd be fun.
Right.
As long as it's not no issue with me being my authentic self, because that's all I'm gonna give.
Mm-hmm.
And
See, I'm learning, and I had to learn this the hard way. So this is like the D-list celebrity. You understand the before they make it.
yeah,
So I got to watch what I say, and I didn't know. You see, like if
right,
being from New York, if you say something and no one says nothing, then I don't know I offended you. It's in pure ignorance.
right,
Don't go behind my back and rat on me or report me. If
right,
I Melrose Stacks, I apologize, sister. I didn't know. Please accept my apology genuinely. Right? It won't happen again.
right,
Right? But if I post something or say something and I don't know I offend you, how I'm not a mind reader.
right,
You see? So this is what I'm learning in this industry.
right.
You see, I post something, then they restrict me on Facebook for 30 days.
Yeah.
I'm like, why I'm in jail? Putting me in Facebook prison? Like, what's going
Right.
on? Like, I'm on probation now, right? But if you'd have just told me to apologize, I'd apologize.
Right.
My ego is not that big to the point where I'm not man enough to say, Sister Melrose, I apologize.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that. I'm out of pocket. Please forgive me.
Right.
You dig? How can we move forward?
Exactly.
But you don't give me a chance to rectify the situation,
Right.
right? Jail's supposed to be rehabilitation,
Yeah.
right? So how I'm supposed to get better if you don't give me a chance to get better?
So you really mad about this? Like,
I'm
what?
sick.
I want to hear what you said that got you blocked
So
on Facebook.
so check this out. So I went on a Black History rant all the way from the Honorable Minister Farrakhan, Martin Luther King, Sidney Poitier, Dr. Boyce Watkins, Claude Anderson, Maya Angelou, Marcus Garvey. So I feel, right, in my heart of hearts, you can't put this group of history over here and then separate this group of history over here. Okay?
Okay.
So every February we got to see our ancestors get lynched, our women raped and beaten. That's traumatizing.
It is.
Okay? So Adolf Hitler is history.
Right.
The Holocaust is history,
Right.
right? So we can't erase history because it hurts you.
Right.
You don't ask me does when February come and I see Nat Turner, right, or Roots, right? You don't ask
Yeah.
me how I feel and how about my feelings, right?
Yeah.
For 11 months I loved you, but for this 1 month now I hate all of you
Yeah.
because I got to reenact the pain and the torture my people went through.
Yeah.
And you not taking accountability or responsibility or giving us reparations, right? I wasn't thinking about you for 11 months. Minding my business, getting my bag. February 1st come, from the 1st to the 13th, I'm on my bully, and then Valentine's Day come, I got to chill. And then the rest of the month, I'm on my bully, right? So to answer your question, I posted a quote by Adolf Hitler,
Okay.
and it went. He said it isn't about the lies; it's about the victory. So I felt you can learn something from that, right? and I approached it from a political standpoint,
Okay.
right? I didn't approach it with no malice in my heart or to poke fun at the Holocaust or hate anybody. You see, I was just learning.
Yeah.
You see, you can learn from war.
Right.
You see, the 48 laws of power, the art of war, those are political strategies.
Yeah.
You know, they're different ideologies from thousands of years ago, but you can learn from them,
Yeah.
right? So if I study Sun Tzu, right, and Sun Tzu teaches me to win without fighting, then I'm not gonna go grab a weapon to destroy my brother. I'm gonna think this out
Right.
before I just think and react.
Right.
And then my reaction is gonna lead me into prison, and then my brother's lost his life, or vice versa,
Yeah.
vice versa. So you have to use your brain.
Yeah.
You see, so you can learn a lot from history, right? But when you don't know a person, you just quick to label or ridicule. Oh, you're a bigot. You're anti-Semitic or whatever. You don't know me. Get to have a conversation with me. Sit down.
Right.
Holler at me.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt you.
Right.
Let's agree to disagree. You see?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah, you have to approach things with an open mind, and I can see, you gotta play devil's advocate, right?
Mhm.
So I get the point you were trying to make, but for them, anything associated with Adolf Hitler is always automatically a negative vibe,
Mhm.
just like the word nigga is for us.
Okay, but it could be endearing if I say, "What's up, my nigga?" It depends on how you address it and how you
Yeah,
receive it.
right. I feel like that's why I use it all the time because that's just how I talk. I'm from Brooklyn, so
Right.
even though I'm a girl, I'll admit that I don't
Mhm.
always talk so ladylike.
Mhm.
Okay, but it is a term of endearment.
Mhm.
So it's one thing, but it's a touchy subject. But then it's like, okay, why? When you dig deeper into what Adolf Hitler was trying to do,
Mhm.
because they state, yeah, that of course he was in charge of the Holocaust and everything. And we're touching on some real major topics, but it's also said that he was, you know, trying to ensure that people knew that they were trying to lie because they were saying they were the chosen people and we were.
Right.
And that's why he was doing what he was doing. Um, I can't say, and that doesn't take away from what happened to all of those people,
Mhm.
because I don't, I don't support genocide on any side.
Right. Right. Right.
All I ask is that the compassion be the same for both of us because we've
Right.
all gone through stuff. That's the only thing
Right.
I ask. Don't ask us to be compassionate about things that other people just aren't
Right.
compassionate about. It should be the same across the board. And if it is the same across the board, well, where is our money at?
Where's the
Where are
reparations?
reparations at? Because
Mhm.
everyone else gets them, but we're such a happy and loving people that we just accept everything and we're always trying to hug. That's who we are, and it's like that's what we were doing here
Mhm.
when everything was taken from us. You know what I'm saying? We
Mhm.
were loving. Why does things like that happen? Because we are not we're not putting guns up to people's necks when they come to our land. We're inviting them in and showing them stuff, and that's who we always are, and that's who we're always going to be. But at some point, we have to say, okay, well, we need our money. Why is everyone else getting their money? Why are y'all fine with everyone else getting paid but us? And then we sit here and come together for all of these different things. But the main thing, where is the money?
Right.
Why don't we have it? And if we're not fighting for that, then what are we doing here? Because it's not getting any better. And then it's be compassionate to this group of people
Right.
who spit in our face, who you have to demand service out of. Like, I have a problem with that. I'm not here to, I didn't know what to expect today coming in for this interview, but like I said, I can only give my real self, and it needs to be said. Okay, why isn't that we have to be so compassionate to stop Asian crime? They do not respect us in these places of business. We go there, they talking shit about us in their own language,
Mhm.
and we're just taking it, getting our feet down because we only got a little bit of time, and we know if we go to the black nail salons, we're gonna be in there all day,
Mhm.
right? So we got a little bit of time. We trying to save some money. We gonna go to them, and they talking to us like shit. We going to the beauty supply stores.
Mhm.
They treating us like crap.
Mhm.
And now we're supposed to move on this movement, right? We in Chinese food. We doing everything. We spend money with them, okay?
Right.
Because they're in our communities. They make sure they're in our communities. It's not
Right.
like we're going out reaching out to them.
Right.
They're in our communities getting bread, right?
Mhm.
But they could come together, and they're funding their own movement. Understand this? But they stick together. So even if they are funding their own movement, yeah, we're gonna stop Asian crime, and then we're gonna let all the attention go to them. Anytime there's anything else going on in the country, they all come together and push us to the side. Meanwhile, I just saw a video today of a lieutenant
Mhm.
in his uniform being pepper sprayed because he knew his rights.
Mhm.
So at what point are we gonna put an end to it and say, okay, well, let's stop coming together for bullshit
Mhm.
and get our bread? Like, I don't understand.
You
But I'm
know.
an artist, and
You know what we gotta do? It. See, we got more power than we use. Okay. So you don't have to be violent. We don't have. We can use our head.
right,
You know what I'm saying? We can use political strategy,
right,
right? Because all of us are not ignorant,
right,
right? A lot of us do hit our head on them books,
right,
you know. So we got to boycott things.
yeah,
You understand? So you hurt them economically, right? Then that'll put you out of business.
yeah,
You see, you got to demand the respect.
yeah,
You see, so they say stop it, and how my approach on all of it, violence is bad for business. Period.
right,
On if it's black on black crime, black on white crime, it's not a good look anyway.
right,
Asian, it's white on Asian, it's not good.
right,
You see, it's disrupting the order, right? We supposed to come together and unify and live collectively as human beings, right?
right,
So when there's war and there's turmoil, right? People can't sleep, can't get no money,
right,
right? But for 400 years, now you understand what we've been through,
yeah,
right? We the second class, third class citizens. You see? So I don't think reparations is coming, sister. What I
yeah,
think we gotta do is what we doing now, right? So I support you and you support me, right? And I help you build your brand and you help me build my brand,
right,
right? Cause we all we got at the end of the day.
yeah.
If I keep killing black, we ain't gonna be no more black.
Right. I mean, it shouldn't be killing. We need people. We need manpower to do stuff. We can't risk losing anybody's. Like, it's stuff we need to be doing. It's
Mhm.
things that we could be building. Like, this stuff makes me so mad because it's like I'm an artist and I'm supposed to be politically correct, and it's like I just get so it's like I'm also an intelligent black woman too who feels stuff and who cares about what's going on in my community and in the world, more than clearly being an artist.
Mhm.
And it's just like you use your voice to try and empower, you use your voice to say something, and everybody wants to shake their ass.
Mhm.
Um,
See, the thing about it, only somebody sent me a memes. So they was basically telling me, Paul, you're right. right? Because I have to step into their shoes to understand. So I have to study law, right? I have to study the Constitution to have a better understanding. Like, why is this happening? So the meme somebody sent me was a little man pushing an elephant, right? And I said, okay, I get it. I understand. They saying I'm right, but I can't change law unless we go to legislators. Legislators is what who put the bills on the table
Yeah.
in Congress and senators and the president, and he passes the bill and signs off for things of that nature, right?
Yeah.
So we can't. You have to, like, how I look at it. We have to bypass the police
Yeah.
because they enforce the law.
Yeah.
They don't create the law.
Right.
So sit there to point the finger at them. No, you gotta go above their head,
Yeah.
right? Senator, hey man, let me holler at you. You
Yeah.
see? So, but when they come into our churches, I never really see them at the mosque. But when they come into our civic groups or our nonprofit organizations and they want our vote, right? Look, man, this what we need, man.
Right.
Right? We need a plant, right? Tell Amazon come to Atlanta, or tell Amazon come to Orlando, or come. We need a plant,
Yeah.
right? We need 50,000 jobs for my people. We need a union, right? So if you don't want crime and you want crime to lower, right? Then create opportunity for us.
Yeah.
You see?
I mean, yeah. That's if that's the give and take,
Mhm.
and some things we can't change,
Mhm.
and it's like think about them because it's like okay, that's not my job. I can't change the world. And you get to that point where it's like okay, I'm just gonna live in my own world and do my own thing, and I'm president of that world because
You know, a lot of celebrities get like that, and I see it because they have a lot to lose at this point.
yeah,
You see, so they become numb, like they're no longer a human being, right? They lack empathy and they lack sympathy, right? And in the minute they use their platform to voice oppression or racism, right? Anything systematic that's been done over a period of time, right? Jim Crow, anything, right? They're silenced or they restricted or they're banned, right? For speaking up what's wrong.
yeah,
You see? You can't kill prejudice with prejudice,
right,
right? And you can't destroy anything with more destruction because this is
right,
going to lead to more destruction.
yeah,
You see? It's just like the officer with the George Floyd case, right? If he get vindicated of all charges, if he doesn't go to jail, all hell, and I hate for this to happen, but all hell about to break loose.
yeah. But you have to be to the point where you can't even watch it every day because it's like it's just reliving moments. It's like okay, you're continuing to watch and see how what you saw right in plain sight on a recording. They're trying to tell you what you didn't see, and then you're supposed to sit there and go through that abuse is too much, and it's like I said, and like you said, I can see how a celebrity, okay, you're putting in all this work in a matter of one conversation, in a matter of us talking for an hour,
Mm,
someone can see this and not want to deal with me. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? And that's why you people be like, why the artists ain't saying nothing? You know what I'm saying? Why they not saying nothing? Because it's a bag on the table. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right, right.
It's a bag on the table. So, and
It's like your morals. It goes back to when the Steve Harvey and the Monique situation,
yeah,
right? And she was like, Steve, at what point you don't have any more integrity? You see? He has a big enough platform, right? I'm never supposed to leave you stranded. Cause I got money. If I'm in his shoes, I got the bag already.
Right.
I already arrived,
Right.
right? So I always supposed to throw you a life preserver
Right.
and support you. And if I don't agree with something you said or how you going, I supposed to cut this camera off and call you on the phone without the masses knowing.
Yeah.
Cause we fuck with each other like that.
Exactly.
You see, I'm not supposed to issue on you ever. You know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors, hey sister, you know you was out of pocket. Or, hey Paul, I'm pulling your collar. You was wrong for that.
Right.
You see? But not to the masses.
Right. Exactly.
You see? I ain't supposed to go on national TV.
And tell.
Yo, Melrose, yo, you ain't supposed to been twerking like, no, I ain't supposed to do that. I supposed to send you the DM, yo, boom, boom. Right? Between me and you.
Yeah.
In private.
Right.
You see? That's me and your business.
Exactly.
Because I rock with you like that.
Facts.
Right. I ain't supposed to, oh, you done did too much. You done burned too many bridges.
Yeah.
You see? I got enough money and you got a few dollars or you got enough money. We don't need Netflix. You see, I'm not saying I wouldn't take a Netflix check. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But at some point where you up, you can go independent.
Yeah.
You see, I tell the artists all the time, if they gave me a 360 deal, I'll take it. Because you're going to make me famous. You see, you're going to take me up. Now I'm a household name. Right? I'm going to run out the time until the contract over. Appreciate you. I'm not going to burn the bridge. You see? I got to do some features with the artists I always wanted to work with. Right? And then bring up my team around me. Right? And work with everybody. Okay? So it was a win-win.
Yeah.
Anybody in Atlanta particularly you want to work with?
Yeah, it is.
Who you want to work with?
Oh, I wasn't saying. That's why. Huh?
Who you want to work with?
It's a few people I want to work with. I'm not revealing that right now, though.
Okay.
It's a secret. I only have one feature though. I will say that. And that's on like a real sexy song. Um, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for right now.
All right. You ain't gonna let the cat out the bag. Okay.
I told you I'm real secretive and private.
There's nothing wrong with that. What's the best advice you've been given?
Get rid of your ego and you can fly.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. I have that problem too. You know, we all fight our demons or whatever. And so being from up north and moving to the south, we let me how can I say this? I'm trying to be politically correct as possible. We don't have a filter.
Facts.
So if you wrong me, I'm not quick to bite my tongue.
Facts.
Okay, but me learning being in this entertainment industry, I can't take everything personal.
Yeah.
For a long time, I would go after the trolls. Every troll, what? I didn't because I'm treating it like it's the street.
Yeah.
See, in the hood, you can't get away with saying this
Exactly.
stuff. You have to be. Shout out to Styles P. He said gangster and a gentleman.
Yes, I love that.
Right? So you cannot go around disrespecting people without no
Consequences.
exactly for every action.
Yeah. Certain disrespect needs to be handled accordingly.
You can't tell people suck your and don't get punched in your face where I'm from.
I mean, yeah.
Right?
I don't know, cause look, I mean, you can't say that to nobody. No, a man can. Girls can say it. I be saying it. I ain't gonna front. If I say that to you, it's like yeah. I'm trying to really disrespect you. You know. As far as like the difference of coming down here. Um, I mean, you say you can't take the things personal, or whatever. Like the trolls, I be happy. I'm like, oh shit, I got trolls. Like, I'm like, they taking time out to say some bullshit. And sometimes I'll say something like, I did a video and they was killing me, or you know what I'm saying, the comments. But if you took the time to write something negative or positive, thank you. I love you too, boo.
I
You
said,
know.
I said, ooh. I said, ooh, I get it. I said, I get it now. I said, ooh, I got one hater. Ooh, I
Right.
need 100 more. I said, ooh, this is working. Okay, I understand. I said 48 laws of all controversy is good controversy. I went in the books. I'm started. I calmed down. I said, okay, Robert Greene, boom. I'm going in the books. I said, okay, pulling out the audibles. I said, okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
I get it now. I said, okay, I'm making an impact.
Yeah.
Okay. I said, okay, God bless you.
Right. Thank you.
Right. I said, ooh, I need some more haters.
Right.
I need some more.
I went through like I don't know. Like I got my cherry pop where I went live in a situation. Somebody
Mm.
went live with me there, and it was like they was tearing my ass up. And I
Mm.
mean, I ain't never went through that because it's like I don't be doing that. I be chilling. Like I'm the type I be somewhere in a cut.
Mm.
I ain't checking out until I leave. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't be moving like that. So for someone to go live with like all these people and they was like really giving me the business, it was really embarrassing, but I held my own, and I wasn't too, you know what I'm saying, like I ain't wish death on nobody,
Mm.
you know, nothing like that or whatever. But it's just like that's what it is, you know. But I got some heat coming out my mouth. I'm a smart ass, you know. I could take it there with you, you know. I could hold a
But I'm learning. Listen, listen. So when the sponsorships coming,
yes.
and like, so when you start doing the brand endorsement, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Shout out to Habit 365 on Instagram. So when you start getting the bag, you don't want to lose your sponsorship. So you have to be, you gotta walk the tightrope.
Right.
You see, you
And
got
be politically correct. That's what a president does. You know,
right.
I'm great at
But
building relationships.
I didn't get the memo.
What? To
The,
be,
the the right. I didn't. You see, presidents have training. They get vetted.
yeah.
You see, I don't have the mentor and the OG. You see, I'm just I just jumped into this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a mentor. I just have you know, I just know how to handle myself. My best friend from college, she takes me anywhere and she be like, that's one thing she said. She be like, I could take you anywhere, you know. I come from, you know, I got politicians in my family, so I've been to legislative buildings in Albany and, you know, seeing how bills get passed. I've been to, you know, fundraisers, $250 plate dinners, you
Mm.
know, with politicians where I have to hold a conversation. So yes, I do know how to handle myself in every setting because I'm adaptable, and you know, you have to be in anything you want to do. So as far as like when it comes to my business, yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I hold things accordingly, but sometimes people have to be checked. And um don't let the fact that I speak proper or that, you know, I'm a girl make you think for any second that I'm just gonna take your stuff. No, if you're doing something, and it's people who I have cursed out, you know, who
Mm.
will say like, you know, like I've done things, but at the end result is always respect,
Mm.
and they continue to work with me. So it's one thing if I'm not gonna get out of line, but you're not gonna walk over me either just because I'm a
Right.
female trying to come up in this industry, you know.
Right.
So
Do you feel from your experience in living in Atlanta or in the music industry, period, that some women have to be submissive in order to get the fame, or sleep their way to the top? I feel they don't have to, but
I
certain
feel
doors will
like
open.
um,
How you feel about that?
I feel like it's people out there that's doing that that's probably not that talented and they have to do that.
Mm.
I feel like that's just a little extra to put on there. I feel like the artists that know that they're good and know that what they bring to the table are probably not going to operate like that because
Mhm.
we hold a standard. And when I can't speak for no one else. You know what I'm saying? But I really doubt if you're talented, you know what you bring to the table if you're going to want to play those games because I mean, how many dicks do you think I'm supposed to suck?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my career is gonna last for how long? So I'm supposed to sprinkle that on? No. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, we gonna work and get some money. What's more important? Money. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, that's what should be more important. As far as being submissive, like, if either you're gonna feel my vibe and my music or you're not. You know, if
Mhm.
you looking for a bitch to fuck, you can find that anywhere.
Right.
My career shouldn't be on the line because you know what I'm saying. You can't.
You're
I
abusing your power.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's like but it's different because the ones that do that be the main ones that you like. Why you trying to fuck with you, bro? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, if you got the sauce, I'ma try and lick it. I'll
Mhm.
say that.
Right.
Yeah.
You got a celebrity crush?
If I did, I wouldn't say.
Okay. I got one.
You do?
I got a few.
Who is it?
I like Juicy Fruit out of Memphis.
I fucks with Juicy Fruit.
I fucks with her a lot. I
Yeah.
got a big crush on her.
Yeah, she's hard.
Right, she's dope.
Yeah. I've been watching her, so seeing her glow up, that's dope. But yeah,
She deserved all her success.
she do, cause she work hard.
Right.
She work hard. Yeah. Seeing like when you see other females, especially cause she a thick girl too, so
Mhm.
it's like see her, do her thing, and it's like okay, you don't really see too much of that. It's not
Mhm.
too many where it's like you could tell you confident. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That shit bossy. I like that. So
So, Sister Juicy Fruit, I'm giving you your flowers. You dig? So you getting your flowers. You getting your kudos. Shout out to you. I wish you all the success in the world. You understand? I love the big sisters too. You understand? Y'all beautiful too. You know. Shout out to all the BBWs. You know.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? I got BBW love too.
I think you've been a chubby chaser a long time, I think. Yeah. You
See,
seem
it,
like
it, it
it.
has it has its advantages.
Okay.
See,
You mentioned earlier about insecurities, so like are you preying on big girls for it?
of course not.
Okay.
So like you can mold people
Okay.
if they want to be trained, if they open to it, so to speak.
Okay.
So I'm a gym junkie now.
Oh.
So I accept you how you come.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say Sister Melrose, I love you for who you are. I'm not trying to change you, but health is wealth. Would you
Facts.
like to go with me to the gym?
Okay.
You see, I need you to have win while you on stage.
Facts.
You see,
Yeah.
okay. Now, does it take the doctor telling you, you understand, you need to eat better or you need to exercise more, right? For me to, then I've been telling you this all along.
I mean,
You dig?
yeah, I
But it
did.
take it take the third party to say, yo,
No, it don't. It don't take no doctor to tell you. It takes you to
Paul,
be.
you gotta love me the way I am.
No, it's not. Why does it have to be that voice? Never use that voice
Paul, I got
in association with me. Okay,
Paul,
first
why
and
you gotta love me the way
foremost.
I am?
I mean, first off, like you gotta get to that point where it's like, look, I'm about to, and I've done it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've dropped 80 pounds since I've been working on my music, and
Okay.
that's in a year and a half. So I was bigger.
Mhm.
Now, granted, I had put on, probably 10 of those
Quarantine,
80 pounds back
quarantine weight.
on. Nah, it's not even that. It was just, um, it was just a lot going on,
Mhm.
and I just wasn't making good decisions, and I gained 10 pounds. But I mean, at the same time, like I don't feel like I have to go to the doctor. I know what I need to do. Once I decide, hey, go back to the gym. Corona had a lot to do with it too because
Mhm.
I was to the point I was walking to the gym and working out at the gym and then walking back home and that was a long distance. You know, I wasn't even driving my car. I wanted to walk.
Right.
So, but it's like going to the gym, wiping out every machine, and being, you know what I'm saying? That really takes a toll on the workout experience, especially if you're a germaphobe because of Corona. You know, so I
Mm.
know a lot of people who put on weight not just because they sit at home eating, they can't go to the gym, even though the gym is open. But it takes that, okay, you know what, I'm out to somebody, whatever, you know, and that's what I'm gonna do because I've done it before, you know, but I'm still gonna be my confident self and I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, but this is the thing. I saw this video
Mhm.
of this guy. Shout out to Seven Bomar. Okay, I love his videos. And if you go on his page on Understanding, and he talks about the perfect relationship. So you go into a relationship and you meet somebody, and there are things that you're like, hey, you know what? I like this about this person, but if I could change this, they'll be perfect. You know what I'm saying? So you go into that
Uh huh.
with those expectations, but that's what everyone does because when you meet people, you're dealing with the perception of what you think they are. When
Mhm.
you look at them, you say, "Oh, this is what that is," and then, "Oh, well, I don't like this, but I could work. I'll get them to work on that." And then
Mhm.
you get with them, and then it's like they're being someone else, right? So
Mhm. Cause you're
to
putting on the front. Is the honeymoon stage.
yeah, but not even just the honeymoon stage because now everyone's changed because okay, for them to feel like they're making you happy because I mean, admit it, when you get in a relationship, it's stuff that you don't like and you look past
So check this out.
until the honeymoon phase is over and then it's like, you know
No,
what I'm
let me
saying?
add. Let me add to that. So I don't try to change anyone. I accept you for who you are and love you for who you are. I try to modify.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. To
Sister,
bring
sister, I love you. Can we eat a salad today? You see? I love lemon pepper wings, but we don't have lemon. You know what I'm saying? So can we have a salad today? Can we
yeah.
drink some more water today?
Well, see, I came in here with water,
You know?
but I get what you're saying, and it's
Yeah.
dope because that's all about you know what I'm saying, wanting more. But okay, is it always a project? And then once the project is done, then what? Do you still
So
have an interest in that person? Because some people are fixer uppers, and then it's like that's the challenge of the
that
relationship.
it be fair on both sides. Let me elaborate more, right? So I'm the half, and then I get a have not, right? And what I'm saying, sisters, this goes both ways because it's sisters that build niggas and niggas show they ass. You see, nigga, you was a bum ass nigga before I fuck with you, nigga. I gave you the drip, right? And vice versa, and vice versa. Let's call it spade a spade and call it how we see
Yeah,
it,
but
right?
then it's like, why are you dealing with broke ass niggas? You know. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
You see, it's always gonna be a double standard. The man has to have the bag, and the sister doesn't. You see, and I said this on a previous episode. Shout out to brother Julius or whatever. And man, you was talking about some of this, out off the air. The king's supposed to take care of his queen.
Facts.
You see, I'm supposed to provide and protect for you, right? And provide to the best of my ability, right? The conception or perception that sisters have, right? There's 5,000 millionaires. But the population divided into that, everybody can't be a millionaire, and
Right.
everybody's not gonna be a millionaire.
Right.
So, are you willing to accept what I got, or we can build and try to get these millions together?
Yeah.
You see, men are projects too. Me myself. You see, I'm single because I'm getting my shit together.
Yeah.
You see, I'm not perfect. I come on air and I say this. I say, "Hi, my name is Paul and I have problems." You see, Sister Melrose, I admit to my crazy.
yeah.
You see, I don't sit here and act, no, it's your fault, Melrose. It's not me. I'm perfect. My shit doesn't stink. I sit here and I say, listen, I'm not perfect, right? But I'm a good person.
Okay.
You see, to know me is to love me.
Right.
You dig? Give me the benefit of the doubt and try. You dig? And if not, and if not, I'm all right with that. I wish you the best in your endeavors. You're just not the one.
Yeah. I mean,
We just not compatible, and it's all right.
yeah.
Now, please move out the way and let a real bitch through. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Exactly. That's my thing. Like, don't be occupying space. I mean, I would never. Okay, so maybe there are some double standards, right?
Uh huh.
Um, but of course, I'm not gonna address them today.
Okay,
but
we gonna hold them for another show,
yeah, because
or you
I'm
want to
just.
talk off the air about it?
I mean, we could definitely talk off the air about it, but like, I just feel like it's different roles,
Mm.
and
But the pendulum has swung and changed dramatically, right? It's sisters, they're CEOs, and shout out to them. Shout out to the single mothers and the entrepreneurs. I always
yes.
give y'all kudos and y'all flowers. And they tell the man to stay at home.
I mean, I don't know what that's about because
But
that's
that
not.
is
You can be a CEO and still have the issue that a guy told me um a few weeks ago. He was like, "What you doing with money? You can't be pretty and have money, you know." And I was like, "What?" You know,
mm,
it's like God put you in a certain kind of a certain kind of just box. I feel like men know who they could try that shit with. You know what I'm saying? And
the
I
gold
feel,
diggers know it too.
but it's not just about being a gold digger because if a guy if once a man sees how you carry yourself or depending on where he puts you as far as wifey or beautiful, you know what I'm saying? They
Hmm.
treat you differently. So
You want to know why that is, sister? Uh, and this is your brother talking to you.
yeah,
Okay. Independent women are it's intimidating to some men. You see all that Paul, she's out your league. That shit is superficial bullshit, right? I approach every woman in Atlanta, any woman in the world, right?
okay.
The worst thing you could tell me is no.
Right. But that's because you're from Brooklyn and y'all are vultures. So y'all can't let anything slide without trying to holler at. Which is, I'm like in
I've
North
calmed down.
Carolina.
I've calmed down.
Okay. In North Carolina is different because the guys are not really gonna holler at you. But being back in Atlanta, I feel like I'm in Brooklyn. Like the guys be on it, and I'm like, bruh, I look like shit right now. You know
It
what I'm saying?
doesn't
Like
matter.
I'm not even dressed. Like I got a mask on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are you even looking at? You know what I'm saying? It's like they be so on it here, and it's like I just feel like guys know who to try that with. I'm not a woman who's gonna take care of a man. You know what I'm saying? But I've been in situations with people who, you know what I'm saying, I had to look out for, yeah, he was fucked up or he just got out of jail because I deal with hood niggas, you know what I'm saying? No
Mm,
matter how intelligent I am, that's what I deal with. So yeah, if I met you and it's like my thing is how ambitious are you? You know what I'm
right.
saying? If you're not, I was in a relationship with somebody for 13 years. When I met him, you know what I'm saying? I was I was probably working two jobs, waitress in one place. You know what I'm saying? He was working at like a temp spot,
Mm,
but this man was getting up at 5 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I need to go to work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, you're ambitious.
at least he's trying.
You're gonna get up exactly. You're gonna get up and you're gonna go to work. I ain't need nothing from him. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? But he would go to work every day and then spend his money with me. That's another thing. I don't care how much money you got. You could be a millionaire. But you could be a stingy, cheap ass millionaire that's not gonna give me shit. You know what I'm saying?
right.
It could be a guy who is making 50,000, 40,000 a year, doing more for you than some of these men that's really riding around getting it because they know or they think you with them because of that money. So it's like, yeah, you're going to make the money, but are you willing to do stuff with me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like in that 13-year relationship, we did a lot for each other. You know what I'm saying? He got me cars in his name. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Like in his name, he got my name tatted on him. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no man tatted on me.
Would
So
you? Would you?
no, that's why I don't have none.
Why not?
What?
It's a double standard, ladies and
It's not about
gentlemen.
a double standard. I'm not getting no, I'm not doing that. You get my name on you.
I hear you. Not me,
Yeah.
but who chooses to do so? Shout out to you. What's next for you? Talk to me.
I got a lot of things in the making. Of course, I'm not gonna talk about, but
If somebody, how much is a feature price? If you want, if somebody wanted to book you for a feature.
a feature right now. I'm doing a deal this month for 200,
Okay.
and you know what I'm saying. That I really, you know what I'm saying? I just really like to work with dope vibes. We could go to the studio
Mm.
together, you know what I'm saying? Feel a vibe. You can send a beat. I could, you know what I'm saying, do my own thing on my own. But either way, it's going to be lit, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know what style you want. And, yeah. Because people be like, can you do that melody thing you do?
Give me a sample.
A sample?
Yeah.
What you want to hear? We're not giving no samples. What you want to hear?
Give me the melody joint.
Well, Melody, somebody had sent me something for well, I don't want to give up his thing,
Mm.
so I don't want to give up his
Give me
IP.
one off your EP.
Off my EP, let's see. What's a good melody one? See, you put me on the spot, bro. I
Come on.
okay. Let's see which one I'm gonna do. So okay, so I'll do one that's not on my EP. I'll do
Okay.
one that's on Pisces. I take off on this shit like a holiday. I had to stop giving my time away. Now I'm impatient, ain't trying to wait. If I had wings, I would fly away. Who the fuck even invited me? I owe them a public apology. They ain't know this was a prophecy. Stay true to a real one, acknowledge me.
All right. Melrose Stacks, ladies and gentlemen.
The one and only.
How can the people contact you?
You can follow me, Melrose Stacks, everywhere on Instagram. I'm up there the most at MEL. Rose like the flower, stacks like money. Right? We got a lot of things in store, so definitely follow me. Go subscribe on my YouTube page at Melrose Stacks, all together. To see all my videos and my songs. If you separate the Melrose and the Stacks, that's where all the songs are at. But definitely tap in so you can see my videos. I got clips on my YouTube and on my Instagram. Follow my Instagram so you can see what I got dropping in the next 2 weeks, right? So definitely tap in so you can be a part of history because it's really big. I do big shit, right? And what else? Like download the EP Concrete Rose. Listen to like Bogle. Send me some videos with y'all dancing and vibing to that. I'll put those up too. I got some skaters sending me videos. So anything dope like that. I like different shit. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up for them features. You
No
know.
doubt, no doubt.
Yes.
You now have been tuned into the Paul Kinebrew Show. Like, subscribe, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram at Kinebrew Paul. Until next time, out of here. You out of here.
Yes, we out of here. Shout out.
Shout
Music
out Music
Heads.
Heads Radio.
Yes, Music Head Radios and my boy Paul. We out here.
We out.